So guys, what are we doing for our video?
Yo, we
Wait,
have
so
to go
I think
into
like,
I'm telling you,
wait,
any tool makes
guys,
sense.
shut up, okay? I reckon we do a little bit of Jordan Belfort. What do you guys think?
Then, while they were looking for a smoking gun in that room, I was going to fire off a bazooka in here, introducing our latest app. Analytics is not your average marketing app. It's the first time cutting-edge AI, machine learning, and analytics technology will be used to generate detailed recommendations for your business. Trained by MYOB's extensive database and real-time data, Analytics will analyze countless businesses to generate tailored plans of action, including hosting platforms, times, and costs most effective for you. With our influence, business owners will make well-informed and analysis-backed decisions to most effectively bridge the gap between businesses and consumers in a COVID world and beyond. Now, as developers making this app, we know, and it's no secret, that COVID has had disastrous effects on the SME sector. Businesses are subject to over 80% reduction in local demand. These businesses rely heavily on the physical marketing given to them by other local businesses. Almost 50% of our SME market budget goes towards physical advertising. So adapting to the almost mandatory shift due to COVID to online marketing has understandably been hard for many businesses. Since many SMEs may not be able to afford a marketing professionals, our solution aims to level the playing field. You might be wondering, don't apps like this already exist? Well, no, because any others provide unreadable data which requires specific marketing or analytics knowledge to interpret their results. Look, I know you're not following what I'm saying anyway, right? That's okay, it doesn't matter. The real question is this: is all this hard to make? Absolutely not, but we will bring in more clients than we know what to do with.
No, that was a terrible idea, dude. Let's go with a bit of eToro. Sure, skip this ad. Just like you skipped out on getting sales, or customers, or profit. Yeah, go on. I'm sure you think you're too busy to analyze your ad data. Want to see busy? I got enough homework here to drown a dolphin. That didn't stop me from analyzing, because I got Advalytics. You just log in, pick a platform, pick a campaign, and check your data. And yeah, you got to input your activity, except no you don't, because we'll do that. All your ad activity in the app with no effort. Zero. Nada. Zilch. Still got it. And maybe you're thinking, I'm just an arborist. I can't do this data analysis stuff on my own. Well, I got news for you, pal. With Advalytics automated analysis, you don't have to. This is your conclusions column. It's like your horoscope reading if your horoscope made you money.
But sir, my brain can't handle more than 140 characters. Is there some way you can make things even easier for me?
Why yes, I can with Advalytics advice. Just hit the advice tab. Let us make the tough calls for you and decide what campaign you're going to run when on what platform. From now on, every advertising decision will be made for you.
Neato, I just had my advertising decisions made for me.
I'm so proud of you, bestie. So join Advalytics and take your advertising to the next level. We've got to catch a cab. Caught it.
Guys, let's just keep it simple and do an interview.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and today we have a special guest, Anupa Seniratna, who is one of the developers behind the new and upcoming app, Analytics, which is a machine learning marketing app. So it's great to have you here. It's great to be here. Thank you for having me. So would you be able to explain the structure of your app? For the structure of our app, we will be using AWS Amplify for the web page and AWS SageMaker for the machine learning aspect. For the front end of the web page, we'll be using JavaScript, and for the back end, we'll be using Python. Could you please tell us a little bit about how the machine learning aspect works? Yep, so as you said, we use machine learning to back our app, and the algorithm that we use is a relatively shallow model because we do not need a lot of data to begin with to get a fairly good result. And so essentially how this algorithm works is that we get the input from the users, such as basically the advertising data. So how they market it online, Facebook, Google, YouTube, and how they market it physically, such as billboards, television advertisements, radio, and we feed that through the algorithm, and we compare it against the company's performance, such as website traffic, incoming calls, Google searches, sales revenue, and customer growth figures. We use that kind of data to basically gauge which method of advertising works and which method of advertising is pivotal. So when talking about advertising data, how do you actually source this kind of data? Wouldn't it be a bit of a hassle for the user to input their analytics on Google, etc.? Yeah, that's a great question. So when it comes to the acquisition of data, firstly, we use all the clients that we have, so the data from all of our clients, and we pile it together to train and fine tune our model. And as for the specific user themselves, we can automate the online aspects, while the physical forms of advertising, the user would have to fill a short survey about the type of advertising and the costs that went into that. So we can basically have that data. So that concludes our meeting. Thank you, Anupa, for being here with us to talk about the app.
Nah, those were a bit trash in my opinion. Let's just stick to some good old-fashioned YouTube.
Hi guys, welcome to our channel, and today we're going to be talking about the finances, marketing and projections of our new app, Analytics. Let's go straight into the marketing. Advertising our app right now is of the utmost importance, and the introduction of any app faces at its core a question of knowledge in the market. We believe that our app, with its innovative technology, has vast capabilities at a very affordable price. Out of our 3 main marketing platforms, first comes YouTube. YouTube is a giant in its arena, and we at Analytics see high potential in its advertising offering. We are particularly looking to capitalize on the famous YouTube algorithm, ensuring that the majority of our ads ends up going to the right intended audience. Now, after YouTube, our next platform is Facebook. I'm not sure if you noticed, but these days everyone is glued to their social media. Across Facebook, usage has skyrocketed over 50%. People are spending 70% more of their time on these apps, and video calls, they're up 1000%. The explosion of social media provides an excellent platform for us at Analytics. Our last platform, however, are our blog posts. We here at Analytics are on the cutting edge of machine learning, and in order to gain credibility and meaningful testimonials, we aim to publish regular blog updates to prestigious tech blogs such as Gizmodo. Well, for all you MYOB officials out there watching this, I know that you guys might have one pretty important question on your minds right now. But how much is all of this going to cost? Well, your answer is not that much. Let's take a quick look at the 5-year forecasted costs, and don't forget the revenues too.
Over the 5 years, we first have YouTube taking up a major proportion of our advertising expenses, as we believe it to have mass potential in outreach. Second, we have Facebook, that will remain pretty constant, amounting to around $1,000 expense every year. Our blogs are very important to the credibility and quality offering of Analytics. Thus, we're willing to spend $10,000 throughout the years for website maintenance and professional content creation help. Lastly comes our search engine optimization to ensure ease. Now, turning our attention to the dev staff. We need to hire a handful of personnel initially, including 1 project manager, a data scientist, 2 data engineers, 2 software developers, and a UI designer. These employees will all be on contract for various terms, spanning 1 to 6 months. Our data scientist is likely to continue their role alongside a software tester for maintenance and upgrading. Now, in terms of overall costs over the 5 years, the maintenance itself will make up most of the expense, costing around $185,000 a year. However, not a bad price to pay, considering the revenue we're looking to bring in. Our projections depend on the following key assumptions. Firstly, MYOB has a customer base of 1 million online subscribers. 80% of those subscribers are SME owners. 40% of those SME subscribers will engage in a free trial of Analytics, and 75% of those will actually go on to pay for our service. Now, our customer retention rate has to be around 95%, whilst our growth being around 11%. This will cause a net growth of 5.45% annually. And lastly, MYOB uses a WAC or discount rate of approximately 12.7%. With Analytics price at just $10 subscription per year, we are very confident about large-scale integration of our product with MYOB services, targeting maximum outreach. Our first year is forecasted to attain 240,000 customers, growing at 5% per year. With subscription revenue only, if our assumptions hold in growth and adoptions, we're looking at an initial outlay of $200,000 for the project. This is followed by profit margins over $2 million each year after. And finally, our NPV with a discount rate of 12.7% is $6.09 million.
In conclusion, Analytics is an innovation priced extremely sensibly, ready for wide-scale adoption. Our conservative yet rewarding business plan is sure to see substantial profits after just 1 year. We plan on revolutionizing marketing strategies for SMEs all around Australia and New Zealand. And the best part, it is in full cooperation with MYOB services.
So whose idea did we go with?
No,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
like
know.
that.
That was not
Yeah.
mine. I
It
didn't
was
like any of
bad.
them.
Yeah, let's just try again tomorrow.
All right.